Okay. I've planned all of this gym in theory. We're gonna see what actually happens. I just double checked this first fight and things are looking good, looking real good. So, this is the squad. Infernape has a muscle band, the black glasses, you have just a Rostberry. You have the Shed Shell. There is an enemy gamer with Shadow Tag coming up. We're trying to use normal Ursaring. In all my planning for this gym, Ursaring has been good enough. And then you're just here for backup. Okay. So I don't know the layout of this gym at all. This gym is not riskless, so I'm assuming the fight happens if I move one more step. Okay, so this Cinderace is a real piece of work. It has... I mean, it just does insane damage. It has Gunk Shot, it has High Jump Kick, it has Pyro Ball. My original plan was to lead Mudsdale, and Mudsdale would just like one-shot him, but if he clicked High Jump Kick, now he's a fighting type because he has the Libero ability. A whole mess, and so I just found something very clean. So we're going to click Fake Out. Into Infernape, it can only click Zen Headbutt. So we're going to go into Shiftry as he turns into a Psychic type. And now, when Shiftry has the black glasses, we're going to click Fake Out again. And he's just dead to Sucker Punch because he is a Psychic type. We caught him with his pants down. And so this is a very consistent bait. This is Shiftry at full health. Very easy bait. It's going to be just Talonflame. Talonflame is clicking either its fighting move or its fire move or its flying move. We're going to go into Lycanroc on that, which this is going to hurt, but that's really good. We needed him to use up that flying gem. And now he's itemless, so what is he going to click? With him itemless, it's random move. It's more likely to be Flare Blitz, which is a good thing. Or it could be Will-O-Wisp. So I could just kill with Accelerock. That just one-shots him. But then that baits in Chandelure with Shadow Tag, and then I'm just stuck. So instead we're going to swap into Arcanine, and we're going to hope that this is Flare Blitz or Will-O-Wisp. Nice. And now we get this kill with Rock Slide. And this is going to bait in Chandelure with Shadow Tag. Very annoying to play against. This Chandelure has a Choice Scarf. And so when it's looking at Arcanine, it has to be a Ghost move. And I do in fact have the Shed Shell. Yeah, so this has to be a Ghost move, so we're going to go into Ursaring. Now I need to know how many Shadow Balls it has. So now it's Choice Scarfed into a useless move, and so AI has a 50% chance to swap on any given turn. Let me see what move. This is Kindler Jace. This thing has Fire Blast as its boosted move, as its PP maxed move. So how much PP is Shadow Ball? Shadow Ball is 15 PP. We're going to click Body Slam until he swaps into Rotom. Every single turn it should be a 50% chance to swap into Rotom. There it is. Now this thing has to click Overheat, and we can just go right back into Hamilton. Rotom into Ursaring. This can't be Nasty Plot because I kill him. I think it could be Will-O-Wisp. It's either Will-O-Wisp or Overheat. We just go to Hamilton, who's faster. And at 117 health, this could still only be a ghost move out of Chandelure, and so he's cooked. And we just feint attack until we win. Okay. Even that fight was pretty tricky, I'll be honest. Oh, how do I get out of here? I can just go back through the same spot. Okay. Okay. One down, like 7 to go. If Arcanine got like triple crit and Talonflame picked the right move, I think that could have been Psychic out of Chandelure, but not this time. So now, this next one, I just go Rost Mudsdale, except I lead with Citrus Turtonator. So there's another Torkoal later on in this gym. A special attacking ground type would really hit the spot, but I just don't have one. So Turtonator is going to click Flamethrower. He's going to set up Stealth Rocks. I'm going to swap into Mudsdale, who has a Rossberry. And then he's just dead to Earthquake. So this thing is very, 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 very likely to click Stealth Rocks on Turtonator. I think if it attacks Turtonator, and then click Stealth Rock as I swap to Mudsdale, things get a little bit awkward, but that's very unlikely. So I Flamethrower, I swap to Mudsdale, I Earthquake. I didn't even write down who this baited, so I'm anywhere from 61% to 76%. It could be Octillery, but I think it's likely to be Magmortar. 61% is if Torkoal gets the max roll crit. So it's likely to be Magmortar. Clicking Flamethrower or Solar Beam. We swap to Arcanine on Flamethrower or Solar Beam, who has a Citrus Berry. We Rock Slide, which baits in Octillery. Why would it bait an Octillery? I'm anywhere from 40% to 61%. I outspeed and outdamage you. I outspeed and outdamage you. And so it's just first in line. Okay. I swap to Magneton, who's anywhere from 46% to 94% based on if Psychic crits or not. It could also have been Thunder Wave there. I Thunderbolt. Baiting Turtonator. I swap to Kingdra. I Dragon Pulse. I bait in Weezing, who can't explode because it's last mon. Clicking Play Rough. I just swap back to Magneton, and then he's cooked. Okay. Backup for Weezing could absolutely be Infernape, because I only need 5 mons. I have Flygon as backup, because if Torkoal attacks turn 1 and then Stealth Rocks turn 2, things are going to get dicey, because now all of a sudden Mudsdale baits in Octillery instead. And Octillery versus Mudsdale, we have Turtonator. We swap to Magneton, we Thunderbolt, baiting Magmortar, we swap to Kingdra, we swap to Flygon, we Stomping Tantrum. This is a lot messier. So you cannot come in. I think Infernape is just better backup. But Infernape is just random move Turtonator. I mean, how likely is this to happen? So this Torkoal has to attack instead of Stealth Rocks on turn 1, which happens 1 in 40 times. So I'm building this whole line out of a 1 in 40. The problem is, if Turtonator gets off a Shell Smash, then I kind of just lose. So what's Shell Smash? It's just +6. Okay. I think we're going to be okay. Do I want Infernape or Flygon as my backup? I think I want Infernape as my backup. So I need you, 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 and I need you. And you need the black belt. Also, there's a charcoal from someone. And there's a candy in here somewhere too. Cool. Cool. Alright. So you need a citrus. Mudsdale needs a raspberry because he's coming in on Scorching Sands. Hamilton needs a citrus. Magneton. I have ore in here. I'm going to give citrus because I don't trust like that. You need a Dragon Fang for Kingdra, and Monkey needs a black belt. Okay, so when I jump down this ledge, there's a gauntlet, it seems. Alright. This Torkoal has like a 98% chance to click Stealth Rocks here. And I really want him to do that. So I'm going to click Flamethrower. Cool. Now he has to click Scorching Sands. We're going to swap into Mudsdale. This does need to be Scorching Sands, yes. Yep. If he max roll crits, you have a Raspberry, right? If he max roll crits, we are steering a little bit. Cool. He's just dead to Earthquake. And this should be Magmortar. 140 health is absolutely Magmortar. This is either his Fire move or Solar Beam. We're just going to swap to Arcanine, who's going to take a lot from Stealth Rocks. He takes a lot from Solar Beam crit, and that's all totally fine. I was never dead to crit there. He's just dead to Rock Slide. I'm faster. And there should be Octillery, although this might be a little hazy. I'm fairly certain this is Octillery. Cool. This is either Psychic or Thunder Wave. I'd rather have it be Thunder Wave. And then you're just dead to Thunderbolt. Yep. Which should be Turtonator. This needs to be a Fire move out of Turtonator, which Kingdra could take. Kingdra with a Dragon Fang just kills. This cannot be Shell Smash because he sees that he kills me. He'd rather kill me than click Shell Smash. And then Wheezing into Kingdra. This has to be Play Rough. This thing can't explode because it's last mon. This has to be play rough. Monkey lives, play rough, crit. And then this thing is just dead to overheat. Double check with actual numbers. So Stealth Rock does 1/8 to Infernape, which puts me at 149 health. Play rough max roll crit does 136. I could have just gone to Magneton and killed with Flash Cannon, but this saves a Citrus Berry. This is a Sun Boosted Overheat. I'm clicking the Sun Boosted Overheats now. Cool. Now do not go down. Okay. Next up is a 3-trainer gauntlet. So fight one of the gauntlet. I need Black Belt Ape. And so Ape into Ninetales with the Black Belt. Fake Out Overheat just kills. Baits in Soul Rock, clicking Zen Headbutt. I swap into Shiftry. I Fake Out, I Foul Play with the black glasses. And then I swap into Hamilton and I Rock Slide. You can never click Rock Blast into Shiftry. It's either Overheat or Brave Bird, which Hamilton can deal with. Easy. Next up, there's no longer any sun. We're leading Excadrill. We're clicking Bulldoze. I think even if he Will-O-Wisps, it doesn't matter. We swap to Ape, we Fake Out, we Overheat. I need a Black Belt so that I have killing rolls on Darmanitan. So it has to be Blissey. I Close Combat Blissey. And then it's random move, but it's never Rock Slide. I can go Gyarados on random move that's never Rock Slide. And then it's most likely Rock Slide. I could go back into Ape. So Gyara needs a Citrus. He'll be at -1. I go back into Ape on the Rock Slide. And then when I have my Fake Out back, Fake Out Close Combat just kills. Trainer 3, I need Mudsdale for. That's right, this is the squad. I remember now. I swap to Mudsdale, who baits in a Grass Knot. I swap back to Infernape on the Grass Knot. I Fake Out, I CC. So Ape on the Grass Knot is anywhere from 79 to 89 based on crits. That'll never be Houndoom. It'll always be Centiskorch. I swap into Harkonine. I Rock Slide, and if I kill, I swap to Ape, and if I don't kill, I swap to Excadrill, and then I do my thing. And then we do that. Okay. I think we're good. Okay. Let's do it. I need Mudsdale. I need Hamilton. I need Excadrill. I need Gyarados. And I need Shiftry. I think there is a risk against this Darmanitan. You need a black belt. You need a black glasses. And you need a hard stone. We make sure there's no items on anyone in here. Okay. So with a black belt, you're just dead to fake out close combat. This is going to bait in Soul Rock or whatever. What is this thing? It is Soul Rock. Now, he can't Rock Polish because he always sees a kill with Zen Headbutt. So we go to Shiftry. And then you are dead to fake out Foul Play. I could fake out, right? This thing is Levitate, yeah. This needs to be a fire move or a flying move. And then I'm just faster. I didn't check potions. I think I bought a lot of potions when I first entered Lava Ridge. Okay, fight 2. Excadrill needs a Citrus Berry. I don't even care if you burn me, right? If you burn me and you're at 76%, you are still dead to fake out Overheat. I don't need to heal because gyms automatically heal you. I'm gonna do it anyway. Okay. Citrus Excadrill and Infernape needs a black belt once again. And you need a Citrus Berry. Okay, so if Gyarados is baiting Zen Headbutt, I have Mudsdale that could do some stuff, but not against Flare Blitz. Yeah, the Darmanitan sucks. I could lose to this thing. You need a Citrus, you need a Citrus, and you need a Citrus. Is this the right way? What is this? Okay. Cool. So it's about to happen. Kindler Keegan. It is Keegan time. I might lose to Keegan. That'd be a bummer. Okay. I'm going to click Bulldoze. This Bulldoze will never kill this Rapidash. He's going to click either Mystical Fire or Will-O-Wisp. And I'm totally fine with that. Okay. Now it's going to click Mystical Fire. It has to be Mystical Fire. I'm going to swap into Infernape. So with that Bulldoze, now Infernape is faster. Now obviously, Mystical Fire lowers my special attack, and so this plan was no good. So we're going to click Fake Out. Overheat does 46%. I do not think I could click Overheat. I just go to Shift Tree and I come back. But every damage I take makes Darmanitan scarier. I just go to Excadrill and come back, rather. Because this is... yeah. Sorry, let me mute my Discord. Okay, so now it has to be Mystical Fire. Okay, that's a lot of damage. Am I dead to Darmanitan Rock Slide crit? I am. Fuck. Okay. So I'm just risking a crit against this Darmanitan. gonna get this kill. With a black belt, I show Blissey and Darmanitan that I just one-shot them. Could this be Rock Slide on Infernape? It can. Oh, that's the worst part. Okay. Oh man, so this is 100% random move Darmanitan. Okay, well that's scary. This has to be Blissey. Blissey is just dead to close combat. So then is there any way I could change how I deal with Blissey here? This thing is clicking Psychic. I can go to Shiftry on that. I could bait a Fire Blast or a counter. That seems pretty good. So this is clicking either... It's clicking Psychic. It has to be Psychic. Or my defense is not lowered yet. I can kind of bounce between Shiftry and Arcanine to just kill him with Arcanine eventually, which would bait... It could bait Rock Slide out of Darmanitan again. Is that better odds? I don't think it is, because like a Blissey Fire Blast. If I take 2 Fire Blasts, then all of a sudden Excadrill or Darmanitan sees a kill with Rock Slide. Two fake outs. What item are you? You're just citrus? Yeah. Or Infernape with the black belt just kills Darmanitan 70% of the time, and I'm not doing that. Hell no. This seems like it gives me better odds. So this is Psychic. We can fake out and do a fat chunk. Look at this fake out damage. Now it has to be Fire Blast. Can I go to Monkey on the Fire Blast? Like, am I saying I want Mudsdale to deal with Darmanitan instead? I think that might be what I'm saying. So I can go Monkey on the Fire Blast. It also, I think, is kind of likely to be counter. If Fire Blast max roll crits, I could bait Hyper Voice. Which Shiftry could take a Hyper Voice, like it's fine. Also, this could be counter. Okay. Got the crit. Did not get the max roll crit. So we fake out. We're baiting only Psychic. We fake out. We're baiting Fire Blast or counter. And then this thing's just dead to Rock Slide. And then Darmanitan has to click Earthquake. We can go to Gyarados on the Earthquake. It has to be Rock Slide. I'm just dead to crit. We just go to Mudsdale on the Rock Slide. And we're just risking a crit here. Am I dead to every single Flare Blitz crit? Yes. Yes, I am. There's nothing else to do, right? I could swap back to Hamilton to like do this cycle again, but then I'm not getting anywhere. No matter what, I'm going to risk a crit eventually. I can go to Hamilton and then go to Gyarados again, but then I'm just risking crits again. I do need Mudsdale for the next fight, though, so that might be a better way to think about it. I'd rather risk Gyarados, right? So I can go into Hamilton, go into Gyarados, and then click Waterfall. I'd rather lose Gyarados than lose Mudsdale, because I need Mudsdale for the next fight. So this swap into Mudsdale made no sense. He wouldn't have... Why did that do recoil? Okay, now this has to be Earthquake, and then we just risk the crit on Gyarados. Okay, good luck. Nice. Okay, easy. So I just forgot that Infernape would not be at full health, and that I was risking way more than I thought I was there. Okay, Trainer 3. Black Belt Infernape. Again, there's no point in doing this, but it calms me down. Black Belt Infernape. Cherry Arcanine. And that's all I need. And so we'll just go Citruses on everyone else. And we just need to lead Infernape, because when I lead Infernape, he needs to click Fake Out, and then we can go to Mudsdale on that. Fake Out does in fact make contact. Fake Out does make contact, yep. Okay. So he needs to click Fake Out. Okay, now this has to be Grass Knot. Okay. Can this thing coil on me? This thing cannot click coil. This needs to click either Fire Lash or Thunder Fang. So I don't have any good swap-ins to that. We just go hard Hamilton. We have a Cherry Berry. This Rock Slide is very, 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 very likely to kill. Since we did not kill, we just swap back into Infernape. What do you need to click here? Oh wait, no, because this could be Thunder Wave, right? Yeah, so we just kill, and then the Houndoom coming in has to click Dark Pulse or Destiny Bond, and then we just swap to Infernape and we win. This thing, I think, has to click Destiny Bond or something. Now, I was told by people that I trust that clicking Fake Out skips the Destiny Bond part. Okay. So, if I walk into the next trainer, I am resetting. Okay, so this looks like it leads to the next trainer. And that leads the way out. Okay. Cool. All right. Oh, this fight sucks. Big Jeff. I need Gyarados. I need Mudsdale. I need Turtonator. I need Monkey. I'm also just risking a crit on this fight too, I'm pretty sure. I'm risking too much, but I need Hariyama. I need stuff in case I just get boomed on. Like Flygon here. Okay. So Infernape sweeps this trainer. But this Torkoal can just boom on me. And so the best way I could come up with to not get boomed on and then I just need random stuff that's good. Turtonator, Hariyama. You need a wide lens because you are clicking. Do I have the wide lens? I do. You're clicking bounce. You need a black belt to get these kills, right? Yeah. Muscle band would also work, but just make it a black belt. Well, maybe muscle band's better because there's knockoff on this team, but whatever. You need a RnB. Because you're coming in on earth power. Or it needs to be a soft sand, right? It does need to be a soft sand, yeah. And I'm just gonna give everyone else citruses because like a lot of shit can go wrong here. So we're gonna click bounce, and then it's going to be Mudsdale versus Flareon. Flareon's going to click either Flare Blitz or Solar Beam. If it Flare Blitz crits and like max rolls, we might be cooked, but we'll see. Kindler Jeff. This Torkoal has a 5... That's a lie. It has a 2.5% chance of clicking Explosion right now. So we're going to click Bounce, and there's a 2% chance he just clicks Boom while I'm up in the air, and that's great. That'll bait Skuntank in. Okay. Now if he booms here, that's bad. I could also paralyze him. Okay, that's totally fine. So he's either booming or he's clicking Fire Blast. If he booms here, Turtonator actually lives the hit. Now he's booming or he's clicking Earth Power. Just one more time. Just click Earth Power and then it's over. Okay. We did not get boomed on. Rejoice. So he's just dead to Earthquake now. And this, because I didn't get max roll, crit, and special defense dropped, this is just going to bait in Flareon. I think I focused too hard on the sweep part. So Flareon into Mudsdale. It's not burned yet. This is either Flare Blitz or Solar Beam. It's a complete 50-50. If he clicks Flare Blitz and he crits, he has a 40% chance to just rip my soul out. Easy. Okay. I'm playing too risklessly, but once he's poisoned, then there's no way to ever get Infernape in. So this just seemed like this thing has guts, and so now it just does absolutely ridiculous damage. And now Infernape just clicks Close Combat to kill you, Close Combat to kill Licky Licky, and Overheat to kill Skuntank. Because you have a black belt. I'm lost. There it is, okay. 2 more trainers. The next one I'm also just risking a crit on. So there's a pattern here where I am... I don't know if I'd say I'm just sending it. I've looked at this for a while. Maybe I need to get into the habit of looking at it for a longer while, but so I need you, I need you, I need Shed Shell Staraptor, I need Soft Sand Excadrill, and I need a Mysterious Handsome 6th thing. So it could be... This Flygon is clicking either Earthquake or Giga Drain. If I had a swap in that could then guarantee Earthquake, that would be incredible. I just don't know if that would exist. I want to come in on Earthquake or Giga Drain and then bait Earthquake. That sounds very, very, very hard to do. Flygon could do it. Flygon baits Scale Shot. No, Flygon can't, because then once he's at -1, then boom, boom. Yeah. So I do just go hard. I do just go hard Gyarados, and I open myself up to crits. And that's okay. I think it's okay. I need backup for this chicken. Just giving this thing knockoff 2 is really funny. Backup for the chicken could be... It could be Mudsdale. Or Kingdra. Okay, so I need Mudsdale. I need Gyarados. I need Granbull. I need Kingdra. I need Staraptor. And I need Excadrill. I need Excadrill to have a soft sand. And by Excadrill, I mean you. And so Excadrill versus Emboar, he cannot have a soft sand. He needs a muscle band instead. You need a Shed Shell in case you get blocked. You need a Citrus. You need a Rost, and you need a Wise Glasses because the Mystic Water doesn't exist. Okay. So it must be this one. Okay, so I'm just faster, and this thing's just dead to Earthquake, which is pretty sweet. This is going to bait in Flygon. At least I hope so. This is either Earthquake or Giga Drain. We really want it to be Earthquake. Nice. Okay. Now it needs to click Scale Shot. We're going to go to Grand Bull on the Scale Shot. And now with him at -2, this has to be Fire Blast. It can never be Earthquake. It needs to be Fire Blast. We're just going to let rip a Play Rough. We're Rostberry, so we can't be burned. He might miss, but he doesn't. So this is guaranteed to kill now. And this should be Golurk coming in. I think no matter what HP Grand Bull ended up at, it's always going to be Golurk, I think. Awesome. Golurk into Grand Bull sees kills with every single roll of Earthquake. So we might as well start with Gyarados. The way that we're going to deal with this is we need to kill it with Gyarados. But we also need Gyarados to be very, very healthy. And so, could he block right now? He can't click block because he kills me with every single Earthquake roll. So we're going to go to Gyarados. We're just going to intimidate this guy a bunch. Now this is either Shadow Punch or block. Now it's either Heat Crash or block. Staraptor has a Shed Shell, so if Staraptor gets blocked, it could still swap out. Okay, so now we're stuck in here. This is the one crit I'm risking. Mantike cannot escape now. If I flinch him, or if I crit him, it's just over. Don't crit. Okay, we have it. So this is going to be Golurk clicking either Wild Charge or Head Smash. This is either his rock move or his electric move. We just go to Excadrill and then we win. And then we just drill run twice. Cool. We're faster than Blaziken. One more. I don't have Flannery fully planned out, so I'm probably not going to do Flannery. Okay. Hiker Eli. This was also kind of a fast plan, so let's take a peek at you here. So this was Infernape for Drampa, Shiftry plus Lycanroc for Delphox, Flygon for Nidoking, which will always bait in Arcanine. Turtonator just beats Arcanine. And then I go to Mudsdale to guarantee an Earthquake. Do I have to go Citrus? 139. Knocks me down to 47. Nope. And then Earthquake into Shiftry, and then you're cooked. This one seems pretty free, actually. Or at least for my box. This Delphox looks really annoying if you don't have the Lycanroc that I have. So I need Monkey. I need Lycanroc. I need Shiftry. I need Flygon. I need Mudsdale. And I need... who do I need? Turtonator. I don't think Turtonator needs a Citrus, but we'll give it a Citrus. Flygon needs a Lum. Lycanroc needs a Rost. And then everything else I think is pretty free flow. So you just need an Orin. You just need an Orin. And does Infernape need the black belt to do this? He does not. We'll double check that this is Delphox coming in, because if it's not, then I'm going to look like a fool. Delphox is the only thing that's faster than me. So yeah. Double check the range on Delphox, because if Delphox goes wrong, then everything goes wrong. I can fake it out. It's at 144 health, and then high horsepower does exactly 144. It can't click Hypnosis because it kills me with Flamethrower. Lycanroc is not dead to Flamethrower crit, etc. Okay. You're just dead to close combat. Your item is an Iapapa Berry. This is going to be Delphox. This has to be Psychic. Can fake him out. Now this has to be Flamethrower. If I get crit, then it's random move Nidoking, which I did not. And this thing is just dead to high horsepower. So if you don't have a plus speed Lycanroc, I outspeed this thing by 1. I could see this thing being a nightmare to deal with. Someone was saying they need to use their Dark Gem on Hiker Eli, and I'm guessing it's because of this thing. Like Dark Gem Sucker Punch or something. You're just dead to high horsepower. Nice crit. This is Nidoking. This has to be your ground move. Does this thing have Stealth Rocks or something? No, it has Substitute. It can't click Substitute. It needs to click its ground move. He's just dead to double Stomping Tantrum. There's no reason to click Bulldoze. have a Lumberry in case this poisons. This is Arcanine, right? I hope so. Arcanine is clicking either Burn Up or Will-O-Wisp. What does Infernape take from Burn Up? Infernape actually lives a Burn Up, but we're just going to use Turtonator to deal with this guy. Nice. And then we just go toe-to-toe. We just spam Dragon Pulse. He's going to be clicking Close Combat and lowering his defense. And then you are clicking either Stone Edge or Earthquake, which Mudsdale can come in on. Now it has to be Earthquake, which Shiftry could come in. I think it could be Stealth Rock, I think. Yep, and then you're just dead to Energy Ball. And we have made it through Flannery Gym Trainer's Deathless, but not Riskless. There's no reason to fake out. There's no reason not to fake out. Cool. I am not doing Flannery tonight because my plan is not complete. And so we'll do her later. I mean, my plan is the plan I have right now, I think risks a 1 in 50 or something. So the plan I have right now, and I'm okay with risking a 1 in 50, but I feel like there's ways to get out of that. So right now it's Combuskin, who's level 53, and Hamilton. And we detect and Rock Slide, which means Salazzle is at 1, Talonflame is in, and we swap to Magneton, and we Rock Slide, and Magneton is taking a Brave Bird, which means Magneton is anywhere from 70% to 84%. And this is Marowak on this side and Entei on that side. Both of them kill Magneton. Magneton needs the Iron Ball so that Marowak is faster. And then it's swapped to Turtonator and Rock Slide. And then here's where it's problems. So into Magneton with an item, it's literally 100% random move, which Turtonator can deal with. Turtonator could take a hit from Entei. It would be Sacred Fire. What's Sacred Fire's secondary effect? It like has a 50% chance to burn or something, right? 50% chance to burn. So a Sacred Fire out of Entei. And if I have a Citrus, I always live this hit. Here's where the problems come in though. Turdinator's anywhere from like 1% to 86%. Just based on what move Marowak went for, based on if I flinched Marowak with Rock Slide. It's just a very large range of damage. And it's such a large range that Entei might not see a kill next turn. Which means Entei might go for Arcanine. And if Entei goes for Arcanine, and if Entei crits his Stone Edge, I'm dead 60% of the time. So this is a 50-50 targeting. It's critting Stone Edge, which is 1 in 8. And it kills 62% of the time. Which is too... It's probably going to be fine, and I want to just do it to be done with Flannery, but I'm not going to lose because I'm impatient. Also, Hamilton is too strong. Into Entei, I need the Hardstone. But if I give myself the Hardstone so that I guarantee this 2-shot, then I have a chance of killing Marowak if I crit. Which is bad, because then Incineroar comes in, Incineroar has Intimidate, and then it's just all kinds of bad. Because then Entei is just free to wreak havoc. So that's my plan so far, and I just need to tighten it up. But okay, I'm gonna go. Yeah, I'm gonna go. We'll figure this out. It's gonna be something like this, but just some things to refine. If it's... Can I lead with Vespiquen? Vespiquen doesn't take enough damage from Salazzle, right? No. So, definitely can't be Vespiquen. Level 53 Combuskin does it. It isn't dead to Sludge Bomb once the sun is up, and then it doesn't bait Entei. But it doesn't bait Incineroar. That's the big one. If I was level 52, it would be Incineroar in here. But it does bait Talonflame. So, alright, I'm gonna go. See ya.